Hey, Crystal.
Hi, Sabrina. How are you?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm
Sorry,
fine.
I hear that you are the what is it? Budgeting genius?
I wouldn't say all of that, but I
Okay,
do have
okay.
some tried and true things that can help some folks out.
Okay, great. Well, I can't wait to hear them.
Okay. I define budgeting to be the art of managing the monies that you have coming in to pursue three things: savings, your needs, as well as your wants. So it's all budgeting for me is all about finding a good balance for providing for all three of those items that are very important, because if you're only focusing on what you need, you're not having fun, you're not enjoying the money that you're making, and that's what causes you to at some point feel like, you know what, I gotta do something for me, and then you go blow a whole check and go to the extreme of things. So budgeting should mean finding a good balance to provide for all three: savings, needs, as well as your wants. A lot of people allow the amount of money that they make to prevent them from beginning to save money and to budget for savings. For especially self-employed individuals, we always think that because there is not a consistent flow of revenue during different times of the months, that it makes it even more difficult for you to save and almost impossible. It's not necessarily true. It does make it difficult. It is challenging. Let's be frank about it. Those individuals who work a day job and get paid every 2 weeks or once a month, when they do have a consistent income, they still find it hard to budget. So whether you're self-employed or whether you're an individual working a job, you can still find budgeting to be a challenge. For self-employed individuals who are handling a lot of cash, it becomes very difficult for you to see if you're maintaining your budget and meeting your goals. You want to get into a habit of using a bank account, or nowadays they do have prepaid debit cards and things that you can use that can give you better control over your cash. The steps that you can take to begin to budget your money, or as I say, manage your money better for obtaining a good balance between savings and providing for your needs and wants, is number one, let's arm yourself with a understanding of what you're currently doing with your money. Now, I know you're probably thinking, I know what I'm doing with my money. I can tell you right now everywhere my money is going. If you specifically take your bank statements for at least the last 3 months, and if you really want to have some fun with it, look back on the last 6 months and really analyze all of the inflows and all of the outflows, so that you can really know for sure. Then you can kind of decide how you can better manage what you're doing. So for instance, if you find that you've been paying $200 a month for that cell phone, looking for another carrier that can provide same service, if not better, for a cheaper price can often create some savings that way each month, where you could be adding $50 back into your budget for those necessary items that you have to pay. That either leaves room for savings or for you to be able to have now cash flow for some of the things that you want. If you found when you went through your cash outflows that you put a lot of money towards eating out in the restaurants and things like that, you may decide that you want to cut out that expense and do more grocery shopping and eating at home, because that can be far less expensive than eating out every day. If you saw that you have some automatic payments that are coming out that you completely forgot about, it was a subscription that you signed up for 2 years ago, you don't even recall getting a magazine, you can go ahead and stop those automatic payments. Really start watching where your money is going. If you currently have loans outstanding that maybe you obtained at a time where your credit wasn't the best, and now you think that you've gotten in a better position where you should be able to refinance it, actually consider that and look into some options for yourself to see what the cost would be to refinance it, because you want to make sure it makes sense to refinance it, as well as how low of an interest rate you can now obtain because you've improved your situation. Car loans, credit card debts, definitely high interest credit cards. You want to make that a priority to get rid of that before you even dive into saving money for your wants. If you currently have high interest credit card debt that you are trying to get out of the hole, and it just seems no matter what you do, you keep drowning in that particular type of debt, you want to at least put yourself in a position that you're paying the minimum so that you can at least keep intact your credit rating for that particular credit card. But when you pay off the credit cards that may have a smaller balance but they're a higher interest rate, then don't stop making that low minimum payment because now you've paid off that particular credit card. Take that same minimum payment that you've already gotten yourself accustomed to paying and just roll it over to the next credit card, and continue to do that until you pay all of the credit cards down. In the process of getting your credit card debt down, you do not want to continue to incur additional debt. So you definitely want to start managing your cash outflow so that you're not living beyond your means. So after you have armed yourself with the understanding of what you've currently been doing with your cash flow, and you've found ways that you can improve how you're taking your money out of your hands, determine what exactly your goals are. Because if you don't have any specific goals or objectives, then you really don't have anything to keep you learning how to improve on your budgeting. What's the goal that you're trying to get to? So you have to have a reason for doing this and a reason for staying engaged with this new art form that we're taking on.